Hey everyone, welcome back to Frolic. Today we're diving into the underdog story that became a knockout classic. Rocky. We'll explore how sometimes it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Let's get started. An amateur boxer from the gritty streets of Philadelphia is about to face the greatest challenge of his life. With a stroke of luck, he's been given the chance to fight Apollo Creed, the undefeated world champion. Creed, with 44 victories under his belt and never a loss or a knockout, sees this fight as nothing more than a spectacle. For Rocky, however, it's the opportunity of a lifetime, a chance to prove himself against all odds. Just a few months ago, Rocky was fighting in small amateur matches, struggling to make ends meet. His life was rough, his home a mess, barely making enough to get by. From the beginning, Rocky had a dream of becoming a professional boxer, inspired by his childhood idol, Rocky Marciano. But life hadn't been kind. With no major wins and no one to support him, his career seemed destined to fade into obscurity. Everything changed when Creed's opponent for the World Championship dropped out at the last moment. Needing a quick replacement and looking to create a spectacle, Creed's team chose Rocky Balboa, a name they liked but a boxer they had never heard of. To them, Rocky was just a no-name, an underdog who would surely be an easy victory for Creed. But they underestimated him. Despite being mocked and dismissed, Rocky embraces the opportunity with everything he has. Determined to make the most of this once-in-a-lifetime chance, he begins a grueling training routine. His days start before dawn with raw egg shakes, brutal early morning jogs through the empty streets of Philadelphia, and intense workouts. Rocky's determination is unwavering, even as he struggles to make it up the now iconic steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, breathless and fatigued. He knows he has a long way to go, but he's ready to give it his all. Rocky's unconventional training methods, such as using slabs of meat in a meatpacking plant as punching bags, attract the attention of the media. This gritty and raw approach makes him a local hero, and the public begins to rally around the underdog. His intense dedication and rough-around-the-edges charm earn him respect, but also media scrutiny. As Rocky gains fame, his relationship with his trainer Mickey becomes strained. Mickey, who had previously doubted Rocky's potential, suddenly changes his tune, offering to manage him now that he's in the spotlight. Feeling betrayed, Rocky vents his pent-up frustration at Mickey for not believing in him sooner. However, after some heated words, they reconcile, realizing that they need each other to make this dream a reality. At the same time, Rocky's personal life becomes more complicated. He's in love with Adriana, the shy sister of his best friend Paulie. Despite their differences, Rocky is bold and confident, while Adriana is quiet and reserved. They find common ground and support each other. She becomes his emotional anchor, helping him stay focused on his goal. Meanwhile, Paulie, a complex character battling his own demons, causes tension in their relationship. In a drunken rage, Paulie smashes things around the house, and Adriana finally stands up to him, choosing to move in with Rocky. This shift gives Rocky a renewed sense of purpose, fueling his determination to succeed. The day of the fight arrives, and the atmosphere is electric. Apollo Creed, ever the showman, enters the arena in a grand display, dressed as George Washington and throwing money into the crowd. It's clear that Apollo sees this as a chance to entertain rather than a serious challenge. His confidence is almost arrogance, declaring he will end the fight in just 3 rounds. Rocky, in contrast, is calm but intensely focused. He knows this is more than just a fight. It's a chance to prove to himself and to the world that he is more than a nobody. When the bell rings, Apollo takes control early, his speed and technique on full display. Rocky struggles to find his rhythm, and Creed lands a series of quick, light punches that keep Rocky on the defensive. But Rocky's resilience soon comes into play. He takes the hits, absorbing the punishment, waiting for his moment. When Creed, a bit too confident, drops his guard, Rocky lands a powerful punch straight to Apollo's jaw, sending him crashing to the canvas. The crowd is stunned. For the first time in his career, Apollo Creed is knocked down. Realizing he's underestimated his opponent, Apollo changes his strategy and starts fighting more aggressively. Rocky, though battered, refuses to back down. He targets Creed's ribs, following Mickey's advice to weaken the champion's breathing. The fight becomes a brutal, relentless exchange of blows, each round more intense than the last. The crowd, initially there for the show, starts to see the grit and heart Rocky brings to the ring. They begin to rally behind him, chanting his name, Rocky, Rocky. The fight progresses through the middle rounds, and both fighters are showing signs of wear and tear. By the 7th round, Rocky's eye is swollen shut, yet he presses on, driven by sheer willpower and the determination to go the distance. This is no longer just about winning the fight. It's about proving that he belongs in the ring with the best. By the 15th and final round, both men are exhausted, their bodies pushed to the brink. Apollo manages to knock Rocky down once more, and it seems like it might be over. But with every ounce of strength left in his body, Rocky pulls himself up from the mat just as the referee's count reaches 9. The arena erupts into cheers as Rocky shows once again that he won't stay down. In the final moments of the fight, Rocky and Apollo exchange a series of fierce blows, neither willing to give an inch. The bell rings, signaling the end of one of the most grueling fights in boxing history. Both fighters are left standing, but barely. The judges deliberate, and the decision comes in. Apollo Creed retains his title by unanimous decision. Yet, the crowd roars with approval, recognizing the incredible heart and courage displayed by Rocky Balboa. Despite the loss, Rocky doesn't care. He's proven to himself and to everyone watching that he's not just a stepping stone for Apollo Creed's showmanship. He is a contender, a real fighter. As Adriana rushes to his side, she declares her love, and Rocky, barely able to speak, replies, "I love you too." In this moment, it's clear that Rocky has won something much more important than a boxing match. He's won self-respect, the love of his life, and the admiration of millions. Rocky's journey is a powerful reminder that success isn't always about winning. Sometimes it's about the fight itself, the determination to push through when the odds are against you, to stand back up when you've been knocked down, and to give it everything you have, no matter the outcome. This is the legacy of Rocky Balboa, the ultimate underdog, who showed the world what it means to have the heart of a champion. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We hope you enjoyed this look back at Rocky's first pivotal fight. Let us know in the comments which other movies you'd like us to revisit. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.